What's up, everybody? How you doing? Bobby Simmons is in the building. Mic check 1, 2. And as you can see, in the place to be, sitting directly next to me, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. One and Only Cubanlink is in the building. What up, baby?
What's up, baby?
Peace, Lord.
Bobby! Bobby.
I got my man Cuban in the building, and usually what I do is I catch up with people, and I brought Cuban's mind back. He like, yo, my dude, you taking me back to stuff that it's in storage. But I just wanted to say to you, man, it's good to see you again.
Great to see you.
I'm glad to hear that you're working on some stuff. We're
Glad
gonna talk
to
about
hear
that.
You're still in the game doing your thing.
Well, I mean, hey.
You missed the archives, so I know you got them. I know you got them.
Well, I definitely do. If I find a moment, I'm going to make sure I get you to see it. But I definitely appreciate the fact that you're taking the time to come hang out, man, so we can talk to find out what's been happening with you. I know a lot of people want to find out what's happening, and we got questions, though, because we got some emails, some questions for some people, you know, that emailed them. But we'll talk about that. The main thing we're going to do, we're going to talk to you about what's happening with you and new music and new product. That's what we're going to do. So you got a minute to hang out?
No, me, I got an hour to hang out.
All right, there it is. My man Cubanlink in the building. I don't want y'all to disappear nowhere. It's all good. Bobby Simmons will be back. Check it! Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And I'm sitting there in the building with my man Cubanlink here representing. And once again, I want to thank him for joining us here. But let's get into it, man. First of all, for those who don't know Cubanlink, let everybody know where you're from, man, because you're a native New Yorker, man.
I'm a native. Well, I came here as a visitor.
Remember? No, I know, but
I came from Cuba.
Cuba, right?
When I was it was 1980. I came when I was 5 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to Puerto Rico for 4 years. So I actually arrived in the Bronx when I was 9 years old.
Right.
And after 9 years old, that's when really hip hop took over everything that I seemed so foreign to me. I came here without knowing English and stuff like that. So, the culture of hip hop is the one that made me feel welcome. Basically, you know what I'm saying, as a refugee, as a person not from this country. Right. But it made me feel so comfortable that it made me learn English faster.
And that's funny because people say that. People say, now that we look at how global hip hop is, they say a lot of people, I mean, hip hop is in education. It's educational in schools now, man. College professors and them using like pop lyrics and certain lyrics to educate, the students on.
What's the professor name? I forgot, Dr. Well, he's a professor. I forgot. Like he taught. He interviews Nas. He interviewed Nas. He interviewed Pac.
Right.
He does like a Pac 101 in his college. I forgot his name though, but he's a top professor.
Wow.
He'll be on the news all the time.
And that's cool. And it makes me think what you just said of how hip hop music kind of groomed you and grew you up in it. Let's talk about real quick, man. How did you find yourself knowing that, like you said, when you came in, and what part of the Bronx too, man?
Oh, man, the East South. I mean, I started in the East right there by Yankee Stadium, 163rd and 164th and Sheridan.
Right.
I stood there for 5 years, 6 years, and then I went to 167 in Prospect.
Okay.
So, that's
you know what I used to hate to go, man. I might as well keep it 100 with you because we people's up in there. I used to hate going up Burnside, man. I hate going up there, man.
That was a good side, man.
Yeah, that was
Shit.
It all depends. It all depends who you know.
Yeah, Burnside was cool, but it was cool because it was like, it's like, well, cool as far as like, it wasn't as crazy as like Hunts Point area.
Well, that's true too.
Bowl of that part. That's where I grew up later when I was 15.
Right.
That's why, the ranch, Forest Projects.
Right.
Like, that's the grippy.
Yeah.
That's when the poverty level was really low over there.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, the more poverty, the more crazier individuals get.
Yeah, but I used to go Burnside, go up that hill, man. Cats be on that corner. They like, yo.
I mean, everywhere in the Bronx at the time. I came here. Remember, the buildings were still burnt down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, early 80s, yeah.
The crack epidemic was called crazy.
That's right.
So I came in that era.
Right.
We was dodging bullets, going to school.
Yeah.
And, the graffiti was everywhere. And, the drug game was crazy. But, we was concentrating on, I always concentrated. Of course, my parents made me concentrate on the schoolwork. But, after school, I would hang out on the block.
Right.
Without knowing English. And all my black friends would just, chill with me. And talk to me and invite me and tell me, just show me everything that was popping.
Right.
So I learned from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So playing Skelzies, in the middle of the streets, playing slugs on a sidewalk.
And some people watching right now going, "Excuse me, Skelly? What the frock are you talking about?" They don't understand that with the clay in
Kelly
it.
and Slugs. I
Yeah.
don't think y'all would understand.
They don't
that.
get it.
Slugs is the blue handball.
Yeah,
We
yep.
used to cut it like that.
They
Not
don't
a
get
handball, slugs.
that. It's slug, yeah. They don't get that.
So-
but all this time was going on, hip hop was brewing. And what made you fall in love with hip hop? Like, tell me who was that artist that made you go, okay.
It wasn't even about the artists at the time. Remember, it was still with the break beats, still with
That's true.
where the DJ was the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was some MCs out there, but it was like that was like the middle of when an MC became an MC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when dudes started taking lyrics like to the next level.
Right.
Like Run DMC, Daha, Furious 5.
Right.
Mel.
He said Daha. He's the rapping Duke.
Yeah,
What
the
the
rapping
fuggle?
dude. But I'm saying those are the when I was a shorty, not even knowing English, I just loved the vibe, and it wasn't just the music. It was the whole, like I said, the graffiti. It was the breakdancing. It was the style of clothing.
Right.
The clothes that we used to wear. It was everything about hip hop. It was those elements that made me like fully get involved with it. The MC part about it came later, but it was a hobby, you know what I'm saying? And I was always into music, like always on some more like, I just love music, whatever type, whether it's Spanish, whether it's pop, white boy music. I used to always love music. But when I heard that hip hop, that was when like it just related to me. You know what I'm saying? With all the forms of it, the art, the dancing, the fashion, and actually holding that mic and getting busy.
Right. Now, actually, too, you wind up getting together with a couple of brothers up in the Bronx at the time. But y'all weren't, at the time, y'all was in separate groups. This wasn't Terror Squad. And actually, the Terror Squad actually wasn't even really Joe's thing. Well, actually, it was Joe's People's.
No, it was Joe's. People's.
Right.
But it was his label. Like that's something he was branded on his
Right,
own.
right.
Our thing was I got with the lights of my brother Triple Sace, my brother Big Pun, and Pun was actually like that. The relationship we came with was something that came from the foundation of us meeting each other as friends first.
Right.
So it wasn't about music.
Right.
It was more about chilling in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Go and play ball together.
Right.
Go boxing school together, go, friendship stuff. And then, like me and Pun got into the music where it's like we discovered we love music like that.
Right.
So the relationship was never about business, was never about music first. Joe was already doing his thing, and he had his own, he already had broke way through like the DITC, Forest Projects, Law Finesse. He came through that band, and he lived around the same area we did. So we always like looked up to them guys as far as like they're already on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We used to see Law Finesse come through the block.
Yeah, but
freestyling.
the funny thing though is, I mean, let's not sugarcoat this, man. Y'all actually had a crew that was popping that made Joe.
Oh yeah,
locally.
But locally, I'm just saying,
Right.
locally through the streets of the Bronx. Yes,
Right,
he was
right.
making noise. It was Full Eclipse crew.
Right.
It was me, Sace, Pun, and Toom, the sick one. And we made enough noise for the local people to now start paying attention.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? And we was doing it out of love. So we was doing it because, that's just what to do in the Bronx. Like when we come up, we bang on the door, on the hallway door window, and we rock there till we break night. And
Right.
we spit rhymes. So that's something that we used to always do. And then we just caught the attention of people. You know what I'm saying? We rest in peace to my Uncle B, man, from out here. Actually, he's from LES, Cherry Street. And he invested in us. And
Right.
He made the buzz go a little higher. It's
Exactly.
like they're serious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with
from
that.
there, you already know people get together. Joe heard that there was some dudes from around his way that was making noise, and the actual TS crew from the street, like, that was our boys.
Right.
Like, we grew up around that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Harv, Little Heck, Sing Sing.
See, that's what I wanted here. I need somebody here to tell the truth for real, because people like to dilute stories, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they act like they forget.
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But they should never forget this part.
Exactly.
This is your foundation. You should never forget it.
Right.
But we really came up through TS was really a street crew. For us.
Right.
And Joe was the one who branded. When you go from the street to the actually branding, that is his crew.
Right.
He was part of them, and we came, but we used to, at that time, we was rocking with them before any music. Then they heard us, and then from that, the semis, the Sing-Sings, the Little Hex, the Flexes, they got word to Joe
Right.
that we were Spanish dudes coming up, and we was dope, man. We was a crew, it was
Right.
Full Eclipse crew. And then one day, I was chilling with Pun in the the corner bodega over there, 166 and 10. And it was just me and Pun that day, and you know what I'm saying? And Joe pulls up. And then, you know, Pun was like, yo, that's Joe. I was like, oh, shit, yeah. But we used to always, like, we knew Joe because he used to come to the softball games. So, like, I knew who he was, and he said what's up all the time. So we had that relationship, but we was never close, so we never talked no business, no music business. But that day, Pun was like, yo, when you get out the store, tell him I'm going to spit. I'm going to spit around for him. I said, I got you, my brother, I got you. So Joe went and get a Pepsi in the back in the bodega. I followed him in. I was like, yo, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? My bro want to spit something for you, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, let me just buy some. So he bought the soda, he came out, so yeah. So, you know, I kind of orchestrated that little first meeting, you know. It was innocently done. You know, that was something that, you know, at that time, it's nothing for me to do, but if you see it in hindsight, that was a big, important part where, you know what I'm saying, that happened, and I was glad, you know what I'm saying, to be there and make that happen. And Pun blew his mind away, you know what I'm saying? That's when he spit that first round for Joe, and Joe was really, you know, at odds with him.
Right, and also for those who's watching this and listen to this, you know, people know that Cubanlink was a part of the big group, Terror Squad.
Yes.
Where Big Pun was like the not the leader, but the first artist to really, you know, branch out. Well, yeah, the leader with the branch out that brand, and also
he was the one who blew the doors open for the whole Terror Squad.
Exactly.
Even though Joe had already a deal with Relativity, he was doing his own thing. Just Pun had he was a star.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Some people are stars, some people are planets.
Right, and also you saw the loyalty with you guys because the fact that he brought you, you know, it was like, you know, if I'm a rock, my guys got to rock with me.
Right.
You know
what happened is that Joe was so captivated with his talent that he told him and he advised him, yo, you should do it yourself first.
Right.
So we came in as Full Eclipse crew as a team, but you know, Joe advised, yo, listen, you're the one. He told Pun that. Right. And you know, Pun came back and he told us. He said, yo, Joe just want to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got you regardless. Like, I was like, go ahead, my brother. You crazy? Do it. Hell yeah. We're going to be there regardless. That's just the love we had. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the relationship we had. Do it, man. Whatever you need, we here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, you could say, you know, a boxer is a boxer, but a boxer ain't shit without the right trainer.
That's true.
And the team.
Exactly.
So you, as long as we're the team and we're here with you, and you know what I'm saying, that's all we want.
Right.
That was my stance. You know but Pun was extra with it. You know, he always kept pushing me, even though Joe was like, yo, listen, I'm gonna put all my resources towards you and just you.
Right.
He was very selfish with his because he knew what he could do for Pun.
Right.
So Pun was the type that whenever he had to do something in the studio, he'd be like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Lyrical, come with me.
Make sure he pulls his
guys.
And
I'll go with him.
Right.
Pun, you know, Joe at the time was like, you know, hesitant, but Pun made it so blatantly in his face all the time that he had to just roll with it.
Right. I mean,
he couldn't really do nothing.
Yeah, and I mean that's cool
Pun's
too.
love was like that.
Right. I mean it's cool because it also made him decide to say, okay, you know, I see what he's doing, but while he's doing this, I'm gonna pull you guys with me because he seemed to be pushing me more.
But
so
against the actual commandments of the ones that were in charge.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, he definitely sacrificed that. But then later on, he opened up Joe's eyes, and seen the talent that we had.
Right.
So that was what was cool at the time because after that, you know, we did Off the Books.
Right.
That opened up people's eyes. They'd be like, oh, and I wasn't even signed to Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so that opened up like this business potential in these guys.
Right.
Me, Triple Sace, you know, Sick One.
Now, while all this was happening, because you know, success started to happen for you guys. You know, of course, everybody know that Big Pun was flying. You know, things was going, you know, real big for him, and you saw you guys coming in. How did success started to change for you? Because now, like you said, you had the love for the music, but now you was involved in it. How did you see yourself changing? Like, okay, I got a moment now because, you know, people know us. We Terror Squad. People know me. I'm Cubanlink, you know, and it's like, you know, they know us.
Yeah.
How I'm going to flip this?
Try to keep it as grounded as I could with the circle we came, with the energy we came, with the love of music that we came. And, I mean, it was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never fully gave in to the fame where it's like, you know, some people just catch it with the, I never had that. I kept it always like, you know, humble with who I was.
Right.
You know, like that stardom never got to my head. Where, you know what I'm saying? It was like the relationship. I always got stuck in how we began. So even today, to the day, that's why I can remember so much things and how it started.
Right.
Because I was the type always to get, and I never wanted to be like the best out of the group. I wanted to play a certain, like my part to make the group better.
Right.
Because, sometimes when, well, that was my thought anyway of doing it. As far as like, let me play a part to this part of the beat to make it different, to make the song better.
Right.
The different part of it. And that worked. You know what I'm saying? That worked because Pun was the one that said, I am the best. And that was just his attitude. And that's what made Pun Pun.
Right.
He's the black star, which sucks up everything because he wants everything.
Right.
And you need that energy, you know what I'm saying? But you also need the team to play their part.
Play their part, exactly.
So that's what it was, and it worked out. It worked out the way it should.
Right. So let's go back, because I definitely want to jump into like what you're doing now. But of course, we don't want to ignore the fact that I'm going to fast forward, quickly. That the success is happening.
Right.
Everything's going, good for you guys. And then I guess what people are asking is, of course, everyone knows. If they'd be a dummy if they don't know that Pun had passed away.
Right.
And when Pun passed away, a lot of people were saying that things was going different ways. I always told people, if you don't know, in the words of Biggie, once you tell them, now you know. I guess the question that I'm asking you, and a lot of people want to know, is if Pun was this person to you, as I'm just getting from you,
right.
Pun was always the person that pushed you guys and wanted you guys to keep moving. Why people was asking, why did they see the separation?
Because it came back to reality. Pun was the glue. Pun was the one that insisted for me to be part of that. Pun was the reason Joe actually saw there was talent and potential in Cubanlink. But it wasn't the love that Pun had for me. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to that, like my mind when Pun passed was on unity. Let's get stronger. Let's get together. Let's do this extra now because our brother ain't here.
Right.
That was my mind. Now, other people's mind at that time was, well, as foul as it seemed, that's just the way I thought about it. It was like after the fact.
Right.
Years later, I seen like, oh, this was an opportunity to take over, to make myself this guy, to catapult my career through here. And don't care about nobody else. That's the way I took it.
Right.
That's the way it played out to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was like, if you see the timeline, you see, when Cuban came out with Pun, it was off the books.
Right.
Then Pun dropped his album. That was really to set up Pun off the books. But, Destiny had me in it, which is only a plus. Because I'm another guy from Terror Squad that actually people liked in that song.
Right.
So it should set up my album as an artist, right? If we're looking back and be like, okay, Cuban set himself up there. So, Pun came out, Capital Punishment. We all was part of that. We got marketing love out of there as business. You know what I'm saying? We did that on natural shit, but that was really like, okay, you're promoting, Cubanlink, 666. So you already know the Terror Squad is forming already through Capital Punishment. Then we had Don Carter G now.
Don Carter G, that's right.
Cool.
Yes, yes.
Joe's supposed to go next. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at it as a businessman. Retrospecting it. So now, okay, cool. You did your thing, went gold. Everything was great. Now, it shouldn't be like a Cubanlink album after that?
Yes, right.
Right? It wasn't. So it's a Terror Squad album. Cool, I'm still involved with it. The Terror Squad, it's teamwork. Hey, let's do it. Let's do the Terror Squad album. I'm part of it. Do my thing, more promotion, Cubanlink. But now you're putting me in competition with the same crew. When you already had me,
right?
You already had the potential Q. They already saw it. You know what I'm saying? He got something. Let's sell some records with him. Cool, we did the Terror Squad album. Terror Squad album did not as great as far as numbers, but people love it. Like original MCs and people who love the Terror Squad, that's one of their favorite albums. One of mine too. Cool. Cubanlink's still waiting. What we doing? Oh, we going back again. Reboot. Now it's Pun again. Because Pun needs to come out with an album. He's on Loud Records. I'm on Atlantic. Has nothing to do with each other, but we are a team. So now Cubanlink got to step back again. Pun got to come out with the Yeah Baby album. Okay, cool. Okay, that's my brother. Let's do it again. We got to work. I'm working on 3 albums. I'm working on the Terror Squad album, the Yeah Baby album, my album, and Cubanlink is overloaded with work. So now to the overseer, which is Joe,
which is Fat Joe,
supposed to be looking at this as a businessman and look at them. He working. I'm saying we got to promote Q in this way. You know what I'm saying? Like set up a blueprint.
Mm.
And you know, because I'm expecting that. 'Cause I'm also giving you 20% for being my manager. So
Right.
you're not doing this for free.
Right,
You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we're friends, but this is business. And basically, I just got skipped so long. You know what I'm saying? And then when it was my turn, that happened. Unfortunately, an incident in Jimmy's Cafe where the actual split up happened.
Right.
And I got skipped again.
Mm.
So I never really came out with an album. Now, if it wasn't for the bootlegs, y'all would have never knew who Cubanlink was.
True.
24
Right.
Carat, actually,
Right.
that
Exactly.
album.
Mhm.
So that's just a recap of what went on. You know what I'm saying? As a older Cubanlink would sit here and tell you. You know, now through all those years where I caught up with emotions and then made rap my therapy and went at them and expressed myself 100%, of course I did. Because that's what we do when we come from the hood.
Well, I mean, you know, again, one thing that we glad is that you maintain to reboot yourself and focus. Because, like you said, this is something that you love since, you know, when you came in, you was like, hip hop, you know, embodied you.
Oh, yeah.
And you wanted to make sure that, you know, I was a part of it. And you was a part of it in a big way. Let's not downplay it. I know you said you're a humble person, but let's not downplay it. I mean, you were a part of a big,
No doubt.
you know.
No doubt. It's a history.
Right,
mean,
exactly, a part of hip hop.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I never said things like that, but yeah, when you force my hand and you tell me, nigga, you wasn't like part, it wasn't Joe or Putt.
Right.
I was like, I wasn't. I was
Right.
never that. You know what I'm saying? I'm Cubanlink, but you know what Cubanlink did? He was part of the big songs that ever came out from Pun and all that. Cubanlink was a part of that.
Right.
I wrote shit in there. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that. That's my best friend. So at the end of the day, I can tell you that now and be like, yeah, we traded lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you which lyrics Punch gave me.
Yeah, but I think that's unfair for people to say that because of the fact that regardless, you were a part of something that was big. Don't try to downplay it as if like, oh, you're not Pun or you're not Joe. It's like, you know, but I made an imprint here.
But that's what I'm saying.
not
I had to
invisible.
learn that, but I had to learn that through years.
Yeah, right,
Like, that's
right.
not really downplaying me. That's like facts. I'm part of that because
Right.
I earned it.
Right,
'Cause
exactly.
before it was like, okay, yeah, Terror Squad is not my crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Pun was the one. But I never thought of it like that's my brother.
Right.
And, you know, we did things with each other that the business had no parts of.
Right.
But in business, you have to say what you've done.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
nobody like I have to tell you like why and not why I feel this way. Why I feel like, yo, you know what? I came here from Cuba, didn't know English. You know, love hip hop. Did my thing in the streets of the worst parts of the Bronx. Hooked up with the illest Puerto Rican brother that we didn't even know was gonna do this. Just our energy together. We sat down and we wrote. We captivated people with our music. We engaged other people. We made it so big that when we got on that mic and we took it for real, we put a flag on the hip hop game together.
Right.
And I was in the nucleus in there with that.
Right.
I wasn't a side player.
Yeah, no.
I was the nucleus in there. It's just
Yeah.
I'm the story that never had the light really
Shine on you.
because my turn never came.
Right.
Like that.
Well, actually,
and that's all it is.
Yeah.
Man. And I'm not mad. Believe me. I'm
No,
just
no,
happy.
no.
I'm happy with just that.
Right. No,
but
no.
I want the world to know that.
And you shouldn't be mad. And like you said, you're not mad. And the people who probably were fans and probably hearing the story now shouldn't be mad either because of the fact you are moving on and you've moved on now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the new project, man. Let's talk about this new work that you're doing. We need to know about it, man. Come on.
I mean, what it was, like I said, I lost my the fun factor in making music for a long time, since like 2001. It was a lot of music that came out. Not saying it wasn't dope. Not saying it wasn't, you know, why my fans are still here with me now. It's just a part of music that with me, when I started, as far as like with Pun, with Sace, when it was fun, that element was out. So basically last year, man, I went back into, you know, we get to a point of life where we start just, you know, doing the retrospect and seeing everything for what it is, reality. And you know, I had a beautiful life, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I got beautiful kids.
It is.
And you start feeling that love again. And you know, you let God into your life. And you know, he just, you know, he gives you the strength to do a lot of things. So,
Right.
so basically just, you know, I was in just the crossroads of should I keep on with this music because I love it, or should I just do something else? As far as a father, as far as like, you know, provider. So I mean, I just picked up that pen, man, and I put it back into the pad, and just it started flowing again.
There it is. That's what we need. We need to start flowing again, man, because
that fun factor's there. You know what I'm saying? That
trap stuff.
That poetic is still there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just there. It just hit me back, and I'm excited again. So that's why I'm saying, like, okay, we're gonna get back at this.
Right.
We're gonna give the world that I'm gonna earn that fair shot that I needed from the actual game to give me.
Right.
Because my music is gonna be so undeniable that you're gonna respect it, you're gonna appreciate it.
Right.
Because I'm coming from a place of just, everything. Realness, love, dope shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Well, we definitely expect it, and we're looking forward to it, man, because respect, man, because me, being in the business, I've watched all the cats come up, man. I watch the cats who do things and then just stop doing things because they allow people to stop them. One thing that I'm happy is that you didn't allow nobody to stop you. Please, real quick before we let you get up on out here, give everybody information on where they can reach out to you, or also to even hear snippets of some of the stuff that you're going to be doing, man.
Well, you can reach me in IG, CubanlinkCOK.com. You could no matter of fact, Cubanlink COK. My website is CubanlinkCOK.com. Y'all go check that out. Got the new singles out. I'm on my New York we got to keep it but something for New York. Like I said, this is the foundation. It's the first record I dropped, and it's just for the love, love from wine. You already know who I am. It's Cubanlink. But I'm definitely in touch right now with my Spanish side. We got to go back to the Cuba. I'm going to give you a whole history of Cuba.
There it is.
So I got I got that salsa mambo in my hip hop now. I'm throwing all the elements at y'all. I'm throwing the corner from the Bronx element also. That's never going to leave me. And I'm giving you a broader side of Cubanlink. I feel happy. One of my projects is going to be called The Missing Link. That's a new album. I'm also working on a Spanish album. Twitter, I don't know the Twitter thing, but yeah, they're handling my Twitter thing.
It'll all link together.
And the Facebook is Felix Cubanlink Delgado. Catch me on that.
All right. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, Rick. I know you give me time clock here, but it's something I do want to ask you, man, because I love all my brothers and sisters in hip hop.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to say something. This is only going to take a minute, Rick. Don't clock me down yet. Hold on for a second. I got Cubanlink in the building. Hold on. I know there's a lot of people out there. Now I'm saying this. You can quickly say something or quickly say I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
I know a lot of people out there, man. I came up in this game where I supported everybody. Even people who I, music I didn't like and people who I just didn't like personally. Right. I'm in the game of a business, about helping people, regardless. I know there's a lot of cats them out there, man, speaking dirty. You know what I'm saying?
They take kindness for weakness.
Yeah, speaking dirty.
They always talk dirty.
And I'm going to say, you're going to get that, but I just want to say, listen, when you family, you don't talk dirty, at least not in public. You got something to say to my brother, you say it to me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
But you see, the thing is that situations will show who people are.
Right, no, you're right. No,
so if they're family,
right,
you shouldn't say certain things.
Right, you know where I'm getting at.
Not,
right,
then you just made,
Right, you know what I'm getting at with this. I'm just saying, me, brother, we come from that where it's like we all got our little, punches. But I'm saying, listen, you support your family regardless or not. Don't talk dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I see people talking dirty. Now, people want to say something to me. They can say something. I've been in this game a long time. My debates is fly. Y'all don't think y'all want to debate with me.
But that's the thing. Sometimes the ones that are trying to hurt you are family.
Right. And that's true. That's true.
It depends what kind of crazy family you come from.
Right, that's true. You know what? You hit me in the pocket with that one, so you're absolutely right. So anyway, me saying that, I just wanted to say this before we get out. Please, support my man Cubanlink. Y'all know, y'all got the respect. Y'all got the love for him. He's never done nothing grimy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, at least to the, I know.
I've never been a grimy dude.
I know.
Everything I ever did was from, real OG status, always.
Well, there you go. I ride with that.
Straight up front, too. I don't do the sides. I do it straight up in your face. And I don't do it at all.
Take that.
But it's always love, man.
Exactly.
We're going to keep
that
positive energy up. You know how we do, man. We fall from weak.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day, we need Jesus
No.
sometimes.
No.
Our situations,
No.
we need God.
No.
Because you know, God, we're going to walk like this while the demons are here, we can't give them light.
No.
That's
Respect.
what they want.
Respect.
So we got to walk this path right because we know the vision and we know what we got to do.
And respect.
That's all.
There it is. And on that note right there, my man Cubanlink, support him, show him some love. I want to see some numbers. That's what I'm all about, numbers. I want to see numbers. Go get that. I'm on my New York right now. You know what I'm saying? And he's in the building. And I want to say, man, thank you so much for coming down there, man. Tell your story. And it's respect with you, man. Respect with you. And I want to see you do more. Come back with that.
I got
the Cuban album.
I'm gonna hit y'all with a lot of stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Come back.
Like I said, this New York thing is just the first warm up. Give my love to my city where I love.
Right.
And then we're gonna go to Miami. We're gonna go over there to my people.
All right.
I mean, my Cuban side.
Right.
Get them involved in things. And then I'm gonna go back to the corners of the Bronx and let you hear the letter part 2.
Yep.
So it's a lot of things, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with a lot of singles before I drop that album.
Well, there it is. I'm gonna do the Cuban like I did to my man Mano. I'm gonna be calling him. Are you coming up to bring that up here? I'm gonna see him to bring it up here. So once again, Cubanlink in the building. Thank you so much, man.
Love
Go get that. I'm on my New York.
Bobby!
Show some love. Peace.
Ricky and Bobby. Yeah, this your boy Cubanlink. You already know South Boogie down in the Bronx. The whole New York stand up. I'm on my New York shh. And right now you watching the mic check 1, 2 with Bobby Simmons. Let's get it.